The typical golfer, amateur golfer, gets up here, releases the club early.
Yeah.
The club either passes or they have to feel like they drag it through in order to not have their club head pass their hands.
Hold that angle. Yeah.
So what happens is, for the best in the world, they're here, and not only do they maintain that angle, oftentimes they'll increase that angle so they can rotate and actually release that club. Like, I personally feel like I throw the club at the ball from pocket high. Like, I literally snap it at the ball, and it just lines up with my arm and my hands, never gets actually this way because of all the angle I have right here. And all you did was you got in there and went like this. All right, here we go. Set, rotate, release, right? And what's great is that's the one right there. I mean, look at that, was a little 9-iron that just flew like 135 from like right here, right? One of the things that also was impressive yesterday, we worked on mindset, that understanding of, oh, by the way, the low point for a 7-iron on tour is 4 inches past the golf ball. So what I did for him yesterday, we had 2 drills. We had one where I would literally set up normal and then move the ball off my left foot, good 6-7 inches ahead of where I normally would be. And watch this. This is great for somebody who goes back to get it. Well, guess what? This forces me to really cover it. Look where I finished. Forced me to really chase it. Now, that feeling for a lot of people who are going back this way is incredibly important to understand, because the minute you did that ball striking got better.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and set up and just put this bad boy like up here and set up with your foot, like almost like the big, the outside of your toe right there. And then set up normal with the ball, like pretend like the ball's in the middle. Watch the effort he makes. Watch him guys from the top. Watch how he goes after this. See how it just stays in it better? Yeah. I mean, and then he hits it, hit that great. Yeah. And to me, that's like one you just can't not do. So this is what the regular swing needs, with the ball in the normal spot. Watch this. Held the angle, not getting rid of it. No backing up there. Ready for this? Look at the elbow gets in front. Look at the handle. On the hip with the club nearly parallel to the ground. But if the ball was actually right there, where it should be, yeah, and he did that with the same effort, striped. So what did I do with the ball in the right spot? The ball in the right spot here, and then I took a tee, put it in the ground kind of at an angle like this, and I said, hey, bud, I want you to actually break that tee right there. So he would get in here, and the focus now became more on swinging through the ball. I mean, that was really hit well right there. I mean, even for me, and see, if that tee weren't there, I don't even know that I would have had that intent to get through that. And that was my farthest one of the day by far. Ball first, divot later, contact. So there is a little mindset you put in there. I can't tell you guys how many times I've just told somebody to look at the front edge of the ball, or hey, on this one, look 3 inches ahead of it and hit it. And no matter what their swing looks like, they hit it better. Yeah. It's kind of an easy tip. But, doing everything you're doing with the past it mentality, the hitting down more on top of it mentality, very, very important. Yeah. For people who see this look at impact, a lack of rotation, club releasing past hands on their right leg more, as opposed to that beautiful matchup you see the pros have on their left leg. Why? Well, oftentimes the culprit is the ball position being too centered or too far back relative to their body. Okay? People don't look at the setup here. If I had forward shaft lean and covered it the way that I just did with that ball right there, this is squeezing low right every single time. The ball needs to work from wedge to wood. And an 8-iron or a 9-iron that I have in my hand is over near the left side of my face. The combination of, from a neutral position, the hips and the chest being kind of that 1-in-1 look, puts me in a position, as we talk about, to turn behind it without swaying, to rotate and cover it without sliding. But it also creates that separation from the center of your body and the ball position. Why did my coach have me at a young age working on this drill? Well, because guess what? I couldn't go back and I couldn't release early. I had to actually get the handle ahead, release it later, and I had to have my right shoulder finish towards the target, okay? So that sequencing of driving the hands ahead of the chest, letting the upper body follow, that's the feeling I have when doing this drill right here. A lot of younger players, a lot of players in general, benefit from this right here. Look where I finished there. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, let's get back in there. Set up into my setup real quick, okay? Wait, I'm gonna set up first. and then I want you to step into it. This is a 9-iron that I have.
I'll grab
You have
mine.
an 8. Yep. You're not going to believe where that ball is going to be compared to where you have it. Okay, go ahead and set up. Right foot right here. Left right here.
Should I go a little wider?
Like I just want you to feel where the ball is according to your center.
That feels like way further.
Well,
from me also.
I'm shorter, so I have to reach more. My
Okay.
club's at an angle. Your club's like this.
Okay.
So that's
So
why
stand
like
a little bit
you can
closer?
be a little closer. But just ball position wise, I wanted you to feel where ball was.
Yeah.
You know, that's a head, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm usually back here.
Exactly right. Yeah, and see, that just gets you to go chase it.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I would do if I were you. Pop in there just for a sec. You know, like I'm here and I go, okay, this is where maybe I really play it, and then just go like that.
Yeah.
Shuffle back, and then just, that was just striped right there. And, you know, part of the reason being is I just knew I had to go get it.
Right.
Dude. I mean, the amount of people right now that would just take that as their full 8-iron would just be, I mean, it'd be like every one of our viewers, unless they're just like a +5 and looking for the same exact contact, but maybe an extra 10 yards on top of that little chippy half swing. Here's the thing. I know you didn't catch all of that 100%, but I love the way you chase it when I put that tee there.
Yeah.
Your first move from the top, it literally looks like this. Every time I put something in front of you, you get here, there, instead of here, there.
Yeah.
And like the club goes there versus being more there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Every single time. Oh. And when he does that, see, it never overdraws because he has club face stabilization. So when you're trying to get to that tee, you know, look at the effort to do that. Look at the face. Right? Doesn't have that early release where it's just gone.
Yeah. So
you get the better angle of attack, more face stabilization. So the ball shoots out on your target line and freezes on that line. Doesn't get loopy, you know, spinny misses.
At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.